Springfield may be the next city to impose a marijuana tax come November if it's legalized for recreational use. KEZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz was at a meeting tonight where counselors weighed their options. She is now live in the studio with a look at those discussions. Sarah?
Well, the general consensus is that the council is going to act fast, and the discussion tonight centered around what fees would be imposed if counselors were to pass a marijuana tax and who'd be paying the price.
This green plant is at the center of a national debate, but whether you can light up legally wasn't the issue for Springfield city councilors Monday night.
In the case of one city, they are taxing medical marijuana at 5% of gross receipts. They're taxing recreational marijuana at 10% of gross receipts.
The question was, if Oregon voters legalize marijuana come November, would the city of Springfield be able to make some green from its sales?
I think that it would be foolish of us not to do something.
I'm good here. I think, if we go ahead and act now, we're going to put ourselves in the best position depending on whatever the voters choose to do.
Councilors gave a resounding yes. Finance Director Bob Dewey detailed how the tax would work. It could be different rates for medical marijuana versus recreational, and everyone would pay a price, from the grower to the distributor, all the way down to the consumer.
And the most common way right now for gross receipts tax would be a self-reporting by the sellers.
Under the proposal, at the end of the month, sellers would self-report their sales. From that, they determine how much they'd owe the city. And councilors agreed acting now is the best decision to prepare for the November election.
I think we're unsure of what the results of the election are going to be. I also think we're unsure of what the state will do after that and how they will determine what legislation and what ordinances or control that they have. So I think at this point, it's important for Springfield to take a look at its community and its needs and how it would operate with an ordinance.
And another point that was brought up in discussion tonight, whether to tax medical marijuana at all. The taxing debate will continue next month. Measure 91 proposes to only tax growers at the state level, but many cities are already having discussions about putting taxes in place before that November election. Live in the studio, Sarah Hurwitz, KEZI 9 News.